Hello, I have a IPA from Old Nation. It's Cart Horse. Probably one of the weirdest names for a beer. It's 7% alcohol, and it seems like it's kind of just like an amped up version of their other IPA. It's just a little bigger, and they also use Vienna and Munich malts in this, and wheat and oat. So it's just a little bit darker, but it's basically the same hops as M43, I think. And this was canned the first, so like a little over 2 weeks ago, very fresh. Let's jump into it. I sometimes like M43, sometimes not as much. We'll see how this one is. Now it's gonna have a little bit of a darker color from the malts, not from being oxidized, as a couple batches of M43 have gotten where it's not that much darker. It's just barely opaque, I guess. Pretty nice looking head. And I enjoy their yeast and thick tropical banana Dole Whip type thing. Yeah, there definitely is a little bit more of a toastiness, but it still has that interesting, like circus peanut estery quality. It's not quite banana like a Belgian beer. It's almost reminiscent of Treehouse's yeast a little bit. Oh yeah, when you really inhale, it smells like a smoothie, but without added fruit smoothie flavorings. The head's kind of big bubbles now, probably not going to last for super long. But yeah, very pineapple-y. I guess that's the big thing. Like pineapple sorbet or something. But dry hop is Mosaic, Citra, and Amarillo. I think that's the same as M43. Equinox, Mosaic for Boyle. They give you all the info. Maybe a slight bearing note, but really big on the pineapple, I'd say. That's probably what their yeast is helping to accentuate. Head's still sticking around though, it's pretty bubbly. Maybe just a little bit more bitter. It seems like it's not as big of a body. Maybe this is like just a more fully fermented M43. They don't say the original gravity on here. But M43 seems like it's a little bit sweeter and a little bit fuller, which makes you think that it was just, less attenuated. Still a pretty big full body on this. Not ultra thick. I mean, the Munich and Vienna malt just kind of brings out a little bit more toasty qualities, a little more grainy in the finish. It's not just like drinking pineapple puree. And yeah, the head's down to a bubbly ring. And the smell is pretty good. Nothing off here, it's not oxidized, but I mean, should not be oxidized at this age. Very well done. Finishes with this brisk, lip smacking dryness. They say 60 IBU, so it definitely has some boiled hops in there. But I'm probably not going to taste exactly like, the bitterness of a 60-minute IPA from Dogfish. But this is really good. The finish is quite clean. Yeah, there's a lingering bitterness too. Yeah, it seems like if you want a good hazy, juicy IPA, but just to have a little more dryness, a little bit more malt character, this is the way to go. But I might prefer some batches of M43 a little bit to this. Interesting. The bitterness is building up quite a bit. But I like this a good amount, probably close to a 4.25 for me. Way better than M43 Tart Strawberry. And This one actually it seems like they could make it a little less acidic. It's a little bit acidic, but it's not giving you a stringent hot burn unpleasantness. It's just getting quite bitter in the finish. But